living and driving in Benager County for 6 months. When I read last week that the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration named Florida as having the worst drivers in the nation, I can sum up my reaction in one word. I couldn't fucking believe it. Now, I'm not gay, I've never been gay, I have no aspirations of being gay, but on the issue of gay marriage, I am all the way over here in favor of it. And why, you ask? Not because I have friends that are gay and want to get married, it's because I want to make sure that all the people over here that want to preserve marriage for the sanctity of marriage between man and woman don't want to think that I have anything to do with them. Last week in Las Vegas, an 83-year-old man married his 23-year-old fiancée, floating in a hot air balloon down the strip at 4 o'clock in the morning, and the ceremony was presided over by a nude Elvis impersonator. Tell me again about this sanctity of marriage thing. And this is the same group of people that got all fired up because Angelina Jolie was going to do a nude scene in bed kissing another woman. They don't want that to happen. Let me tell you about this, folks. That's what the Pope masturbates to, all right? That should be that's to replace baseball as a national pastime. Do you like that? Okay. If you're a man, do you watch porn on the internet? Raise your hand if you do. Liar, liar, liar. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Eminence.
Porn on
you
the
know,
internet.
I have to admit I've watched it. And it's gotten a lot more sophisticated when the internet first came out. It used to be, the man and woman doing it. Now they got all these categories. And I'm looking at these categories and I'm thinking, okay, some of them I understand and I get, blondes, brunettes, redheads, okay, I get all that. Big boobs, I understand that. Feet, I get that. But there's the one, midgets. And I'm having a little trouble with that, and so I gotta see it. Now, there's not just midgets, there's all these subcategories. There's midgets and midgets together. There's midget men and regular-sized women. There's midget women and regular-sized men. The one that I actually took time to watch, men who are over 7 feet tall with women shorter than 3'6". The name of the movie, I'm Nuts Over. Okay, I'm sorry. When I moved here, I did what a lot of people do. You go around, you try to check things out, see what's going on. Ended up at Cocoa Beach. I Dream of Jeannie. You want to check it out. Wandered into a couple bars. I wandered into one full-on lesbian bar, which is fine. I have no problem with lesbians, but this place is so butch, not even the pool table had balls, all right? Something that I like to do when I travel is I like to figure out what they call people in that state or that particular city. You're going through Texas, what are people in Texas called? They're Texans, that's right. People from Iowa are Iowans. People from New York, New Yorkers. People from Philly, they're Philadelphia, they're Philadelphians. People from New Jersey, what do we call them? Douchebags, that's right. Oh, and did I offend somebody from New Jersey? Do we have anybody from New Jersey here? Have you watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey? Have you seen these women? I just read a couple weeks ago, they figured out what the smartest thing that ever came out of a woman from New Jersey's mouth was. You know what it was? Albert Einstein's cock when he was teaching at Rutgers, okay? Anyway, we're in Melbourne, so we are Melbourneites. We're in Brevard County, we're Brevardians. What do you call somebody from Cocoa? Of course, they're a cocoa nut. Now, I'm from Seattle, so I'm a Seattleite. Right north of Seattle is a city called Bellingham. What do we call them? Well, they're Bellinghamsters. Right south of Seattle is a city called Tacoma. What do you think you call somebody from Tacoma? A Tacoman. You add an N to the end. Sounds perfectly simple. Until you see it in print. One morning, woke up, drunk, wandered down to get the newspaper, and there it is in 3-point type. Taco Man dies on Mount Everest. Taco Man? I didn't know the Mexicans had a superhero. You know, I didn't know a lot about Florida before I moved here. Of course, I'd watched I Dream of Jeannie, Miami Vice. I should have been just watching Cops. That would have given me a better idea. But you know, what I know about Florida, I learned a lot of it from watching the news, especially when a hurricane would come in. Everybody from Florida is leaving, but every news station from every tiny town across America has got reporters flying in to cover it. And there they are. You know, the hurricane's come through, it's leveled everything. And there's this young lady from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Sir, this guy's walking down the street. He's got on one cowboy boot, a pink house slipper, ugly boxer shorts with Home of the Whopper stenciled right across the front, bottle of Jack Daniels in one hand and a TV remote control on the other. Sir, wait, you've just lost everything in the hurricane. How do you feel? Oh, I feel fine. You need a thing like this every once in a while to get you out of the house. Besides, I think the couch looks a lot better over on that side of the street. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having us here tonight.